Hey guys, welcome to this week's video. I finally got my diesel heater and all the parts that I need to test this out. We're gonna go camping this weekend, but I gotta make sure this is gonna keep us warm. So the setup right now is this Vevor diesel heater. It's like a cheap Amazon one. They're all kind of the same, so not really a big deal there. The other thing I got here is my Bluetti. Now this is the EB3A model, so it's a smaller model, but it should power this. I'm hoping for about 7 hours, maybe 8, we'll see. I haven't even used it yet. The other problem I'm gonna have here is this is a 10 amp DC output, and this is supposed to be around 10. It could be more though, and it could trip this circuit, and I'm hoping it doesn't, because if it does, I'm gonna have to figure out a different power solution. But I just put some fuel on this, and we're gonna fire it up. Let's hop into this. We just got this powered up. As you can see, this is on, it's powered. I'm gonna go ahead and actually fire this up and get those glow plugs hot. We're gonna see how much power this is gonna draw off that Bluetti as well. And then after this, I'll show you guys how I set this up, what parts I'm using, and how I'm gonna feed the heat up into the tent this weekend. But let's go ahead and fire this up and see what happens. Here is the little dashboard. Now I actually don't know what I'm doing here, so I might have to go inside and get the book to figure out how to get this cooking. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get that. The first step is to prime the pump in this, and I don't exactly know how to do this because these directions are a bit wonky, but I think what we need to do is hit these two buttons right here. And that was a lie. Let's try these two buttons. Oh. Something's happening. I think I just turned the pump on. You see there, I think the pump is in fact on. I don't know. Let's try it again. Oh, okay, so now the pump is on. Okay, I think that's primed. So what we want to do now, I mean, maybe I'll hit it one more time to make sure that, I don't know. I don't think you can flood these, I don't know. Let's try it. Okay, so I'd assume now is this power.
High.
We're on high 3. The fan is kicking on. That's gonna take a while to get warm because those glow plugs are cold. But come over here to the Bluetti. The Bluetti is making some noises. We're pulling 54 watts, 59, 60, error 2. Now that might be a problem. We might have just blown that fuse trying to heat that up. All right, I don't know if you can hear me over the truck. I actually plugged it into the DC outlet in the truck to test to see if it's the battery or the diesel heater that was messing up. And unfortunately, it seems like the battery, I have a feeling that DC output on the battery was below the amperage. So I still want to use that battery because it cost me a good bit of money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an AC to DC inverter and re-invert the AC. Okay, there's going to be some stuff going on. I'll discuss it later, but I wanted to show you guys this is running on high 5. That's 4. It's backwards. That's weird. Is this coming out of there at all? We got some stuff coming out of there.
What's that ticking?
That's the fuel pump. So you can hear that ticking in there. That's the fuel pump in there. It should calm down once it's a bit warmed up, I'm hoping, but we'll see. You feel the little exhaust coming out of there. I don't know if you can even see it, but you can feel it. Cute little thing. I don't know if you guys can hear me, so I apologize with the truck running. Guys, this was kind of a goofy video. I know it's not going as well. I expected this to work. I'm gonna go ahead and power that down and talk to you guys a little bit more about what's going on here and how I'm gonna try to fix that. It is still running, it's fully powered up. I didn't want to bring out the camera here just because it's gonna be loud, but because the truck's still running, I'm gonna go ahead and power this down though. we're inside now. It started to rain. It's been a rough day. But let's talk about this because I can't just ignore this because I'm a little upset. So this is the Bluetti EB3A, and I hope to use this to power my diesel heater because, you know, on paper it should work great. Like I said, on paper, not in practice. So what we just saw when we were out there was the DC outlet on this seems to just not do what it's supposed to do. So it's supposed to produce 12 volts and 10 amps of power. Don't worry, you know, I won't get too electrical talk to you because I'm not that good at it myself. But that should be enough to power the diesel heater. But it's not. That is a big problem because, one, I spent my own money on this and then I promoted it to you guys. But I didn't say it would, you know, be a good diesel heater power bank, but I, you know, was hoping that this would be a great solution for me to run my power stuff and power the diesel heater and kind of just move forward and have a powered setup in the truck, and that's just not the case. So I have a few different options to get this fixed. I did message Bluetti to let them know I'm going to make this video talking about this issue because I hopped on the forums and I saw a few other people having this issue, but it seems like the forums are dead now and they lasted about 25 days since the last comment on that. Bluetti was talking to people in there, but it seems like no update, no nothing. Now you would think that I could just upgrade the fuse in this and hope that it worked, but that's not how these work. The fuses and stuff are kind of built into the firmware. The problem is there would have to be a firmware update on the Bluetti for that to work. So hopefully I hear back from them. If not, I'm sure they're gonna ignore me anyway, so that is what it is. My other option is to get an AC to DC inverter, which it kind of ruins the efficiency of this because I'm going to be wasting a lot of power converting and inverting and doing that. So I would have to run the AC inverter inside the box and then change that AC current to DC and then to power the diesel heater. So I'm just kind of wasting electric at that point. So that's disappointing. I don't want to do that. Also, I can't seem to find one that's above 10 amp or at least 10 amp that I can get before this weekend. And I have a weekend camping trip planned and I kind of needed this. So my second option is just to go down to Harbor Freight and buy a Jackery and give the competition money. So it's probably what we're gonna end up doing because I need to get out and I need to put away the computer for a while and just get out and enjoy some wilderness. So that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. It's been a rough day. I was trying to film that video. This stopped working. I had to run the truck to show you guys how the diesel heater worked, and I'm going to do a more in-depth video on how that diesel heater works later. It just started to rain as well, and you know, earlier that day I didn't get a job that I had an interview for, so that kind of, you know, made me feel like crap. You know, it's just been an all-around crappy day, but I wanted to film this video to let you guys know that, you know, don't buy the Bluetti EB3A if you want to power a diesel heater because it's not gonna do it. You know, bad things happen in life, you know, nothing kind of goes as planned, and that's how life is. You just gotta keep it on, you know, and just keep pushing. Thank you guys for watching this. Hopefully next week we have a camping video and I can show you guys more in depth of how I have that diesel heater set up, how it works in the tent, and, you know, just how it works. The parts I use to, you know, have the air duct up. You know, there's a lot of details and a little bit of work that went into getting that set up, so I can't wait to show you guys that, and I wish I could have did that today. It just didn't work out. Sorry for the quality of today's content. It's kind of all over the place because, you know, today was all over the place for me, and I just want to let you guys know, thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button, hit the sub button, I appreciate it. Don't buy the Bluetti EB3A if you want a power diesel heater. I'll say it again. And check this video out right here. It's pretty good.